Yeah,
The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's
all right, trade me lose.
sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel.
That's fine.
These folks are
I got plenty.
as their guys are ready to do battle between the Portland Snowhawks.
I can't look at them right now. I'm not gonna look at them.
49ers. The ball on the tee.
Yeah, I know.
We're set for football, and we are underway from Santa Clara.
CD, Marquise,
And that'll carry
DJ Chart, Jalen Riga, Brandon Cooks. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, my bad, League. I'm trying to post this.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27-34.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just
All right, now I'm ready.
and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet
Oh, Ray Lewis hit him again.
and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here's 2nd and 8. Being chased out left. And he's got his receiver, Sammy Watkins.
Somebody already hurt.
Down, but not before they work it across midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
That boy got Mike Vick back though. Who is that, Malik?
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're
Miles auto drafted.
take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage.
Like
Pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook, it's still open for the coordinator.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. 3rd and 6. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. From the shotgun now. Here's
come on, hit him.
And he'll be brought down to the 32. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. Got his man on the
Oh, that's good. Oh, he stripped him.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the defense. And he brings it back to right around the 26
That one Malik got stripped.
And they're not able to convert on 4th down. So they tried it. Not
Wow.
only did they not get the first, they fumbled it away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it went from bad to worse, but I know that everyone's going to
Give me the
pile in
edge.
on the call and say, well, what are you doing? Why would you go for it there? I think the teams that are convinced that they feel pretty good about their game plan, what they want to get done.
What, that's from the bathroom?
Give it a try. Hey, let's see if your defense can rescue them a little bit.
Powerful running. Only a couple there, so he'll be brought down.
I tried to hit stick me.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Out to his left. Now he'll let it go.
Great throw.
Deep left, and that's caught inside the 30.
That ball Rondell.
Touchdown. A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6.
I know Martin just leave
These
that
guys
alone,
have
man.
taken a first quarter lead.
Oh, I gotta go change that back. He ain't got his X Factor no more. I mean, superstar.
Throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left.
Oh,
The key to everything
I'm talking about my kicker. He is a change, I think.
Making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you get.
I don't know what's going on. I just think it's like too many superstars and X Factors in the league. That's why I was doing it. Cause you know the older folks ain't getting out the league. You know what I mean? Because it's a legend league. So
And they will not get a chance to return.
if I'm gonna try to fix it after this game. I'm trying to fix it again. because that ain't fair. Unless you just want to build him up since he's a star.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating.
Oh my, he did all that running in the back of folks to get. He did out of that. Who is that? That boy big.
Pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
Well, on every play call, you
What's that?
realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 40-yard run on first down.
Listen to his left. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
Oh my God, bro.
Inside the 35.
87.
27 on the catch and run. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And inside the 20.
That was a great throw.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Now a first down carry by Jones. Jones hit and the ball's out.
Oh my God.
Defense will get their hands on it, go the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys.
I believe he can't win though, for the save his life.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back,
That hurt, but I believe that hurt. I ain't gonna lie.
I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they
Oh, that's cheating.
But it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24.
Oh, look at me talking this.
Pick 6 for the 49ers.
He wasn't supposed to catch this.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there, but I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league. Defenders sitting
That's so stupid. He wasn't even supposed to catch that, man. CD supposed to line. Oh, I forgot to change CD traits too.
to be in the right spot. As he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
And able to get this out to the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Don't tell me it's
And he's
holding.
going to get forward
It's
for
always
about 5,
holding.
but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Oh my God.
And finally brought down at the 34-yard line.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll let this one go deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. That one complete. He finds Shark.
Touchdown. Let's go.
This one in for a touchdown. DJ Shark, 27 yards. And his guys have
Okay, I gotta
taken
put my
the lead.
headphones on for that shit, because that's 2 picks that you threw just then.
Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more
Picks win. I thought that was my first throw.
They giving you the game on God. They giving you the game.
That was my first throw, Malik. What you talking about?
Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how
And it should never been a pick. You already caught one. What else you want? The game ain't finna give you nothing. You gotta earn it.
You can see the confidence.
When I hit sticked you, I hit sticked you. Just like that one.
Chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the
Don't blame the
17-yard
game.
line.
I put myself in position to win. What you talking about?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you.
Good hit.
And he's going to be brought down
What happened?
here in the backfield. Caught massive. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Forced out to his left. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. They're going to try and throw. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Steps away.
That's me.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. He's picked off near his own 48. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Atlanta been on the roll lately, ain't it? The Braves in real life.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Oh, get off me.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
The season ain't started. What they playing, just preseason?
15 yards.
Oh, I mean, they done played a lot of games, though.
In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? I mean, but his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Oh, my God. Come on, CD. Catch that.
Brings up 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the catch. Just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot, forcing the incompletion. That's something defenders look on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, and continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a yard.
All I had to do was wide open.
That one drops incomplete. I am so mad. Fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Get off me.
They'll head out of bounds.
That boy Curtis Martin going crazy.
Mark it down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, that was supposed to be a touchdown.
This to the 5-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter.
Get your rest, get your rest, get your rest, get your rest.
Remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL.
How did you stop my momentum like that?
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And it's caught. Touchdown. CD Lamb there to make the grab. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. With touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a
John said, I'm still mad. Man, that was a classic, bro. That game right there, that was a great game. Because I for sure thought I was going to lose. That boy John went up 6-2 on me. Just on the 1-yard line. That boy was on the 1-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
Oh, it's cold. You got the air on.
The The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun. All right,
Carlos Bignani.
Let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Who knows?
Flushed out right. And he's got a man here.
Probably.
And taking it across midfield.
Possibly. Man, it's all on him. I'll be ready here soon.
Nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Oh, I got stuck on the line.
He'll buy some time right.
That's me.
Now he'll let it go deep
Ooh!
right
You gotta pick that out, Wendy.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot.
Malik almost goofed. I got put on the lineman. Oh, still got put on the lineman.
But came up empty.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Don't do it.
Steps away. He may try and run.
Oh my! Oh, you got lucky. What? How was that not a tackle?
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Going for it all. And too much juice. It'll be out of
Oh, bro, he was supposed to shouldn't. He was not supposed to even run this far, bro. That's crazy.
Buying time to his left. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Flush to his right. He's got a man that's caught left side.
Wow.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score.
I got to you just in time before you flipped in the end zone.
As we'll send you eastward.
And Malik sick.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. From the shotgun now, here's an inside deal. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Portland.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
The running back again the ball.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
It's a game.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And finally they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 15. 39 yards there, a big one. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Ito Smith, his first carry, and able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
The tackle by D.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
And this is
being chased out left.
down.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And his kick is right there. It's good.
The scores.
And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
25-yard line.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And that is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 3. And this.
They'll look to throw here.
3rd down.
The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They'll get 34 yards there.
1st down, Portland.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It was Mike Hilton up to make the tackle.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he's going to have this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 22. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Is 3rd.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
The kicker on.
Punching it in from a yard away. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here a throw taken in by Watkins. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
They'll try and run for it. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Back to throw again. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter.
Incomplete.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Eluding the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Tackled at the 29.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. He's got his man on the comebacker. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to wind up and air it out. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 30. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot and pick it off the pass.
That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see, finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it.
2nd and 9.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking sideline, and that's caught by Watkins. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Landon Collins. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Now Jones, and he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. And now here comes their final timeout, as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. 2nd and goal from the 1. And now here is another interception. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there, as his guys will get the football back. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors.
Oh, nah, I'm not good.